Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Heat, they're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played. And of course, Milwaukee, half a game behind.
I think for the Bucks, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for Miami, Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at center, locking down the middle. You take a look at the Heat, they've split their first 2 games in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-1 record in the group stage.
Yeah, and I tell you, they're counting on these fans to give them a boost, so you would expect them to come out with a little extra in their tank tonight. This is a 100% need game in the Cup.
And then when you talk about Milwaukee, a win and a loss in their first 2 Cup games. A win gets them over 500 in group play.
And honestly, B.A., they have to win this game if they want any shot to advance. Considering they're the road team tonight, a victory won't be easy.
Here's Ware. It's good from about 19 feet.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez, the screen on Adebayo. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Lopez. Last game for him, he had 14. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. Outside Jaquez. Back to Hero. Over Trent. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Oh, Hero definitely has some tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game with 30. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jaquez. It's Kuzma with the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Mitchell against Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Offensive board. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Keep your Heat Breaker dance crew.
A moment here to see the numbers for Andrew Wiggins.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Ware. Now Mitchell. Hero outside. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. Hero's got 5 points.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Here's Kuzma. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
No good on the free throw. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the 3rd contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these 2 teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, BA, and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
No good on the second free throw. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Here's Hero, following the score by Milwaukee. Lopez with the steal. Lillard against Mitchell. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Hero. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Mitchell against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
That free throw misses. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Good on the second one. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Lillard against Mitchell. Kuzma outside. From the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Hero finds Mitchell. And here's Jaquez. Defended by Kuzma. Adebayo with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Pass to Ware. Shoots over Lopez.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Puts it up from 12. Again, Milwaukee.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
Outside Jaquez. Mitchell up top. Over Lillard. Mitchell misses. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Lillard. Off the mark there with a 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. He gets it in there. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Coming out of the court, your Miami Heat dancers.
New group getting ready for the Bucks. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Livingston comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Kuzma. And Prince is subbed in for Trent. Wiggins passes to Robinson. Rozier looking around. Hits it from the high post.
How about Terry Rozier flashing the in-between game? Nice.
Here's Lillard. He played a great game against Charlotte. Picked by Smith. Puts up a deep three. And Lillard gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Rozier. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Clock at 4. The 17-footer. That's short off the rim.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Green against Wiggins. Green, the pass to Livingston. Lillard outside. Smith with a screen on Rozier. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Rozier finds Wiggins. Over to the left wing. From outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And so here is Miami. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Outside Love. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
Lillard passes to Livingston. To the middle. Here's Prince. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Love. Now here's Rozier. Back to Love. Robinson on the wing. Lillard against Rozier. To the inside. And it's Love missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Prince, the pass to Lillard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Fires away from way outside. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up by 8. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Heat trail by 8. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Kevin Porter is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Green. And it's Nance in at the 4 slot. Yep, that one's good.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Antetokounmpo
Nasty right there. Oh my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 9. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Oh, the body control of Giannis.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Rozier against Porter. Rozier, the pass to Hero. To the paint. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Here's the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And it's an 11-point Bucks lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Nance. On the wing, Green. Here's Porter, hounded by Rozier. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Here's Rozier. And that one is stuffed right through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Porter's shot is off. Heat trail by 10. Here's Naismith. No points yet. Pass to Anderson. Here's Hero. Now Rozier. He's guarded by Nance. Wiggins outside. Anderson with a screen. Wiggins no good. The Bucks leading by 10. Antetokounmpo, right side. The strong finish by Giannis.
Combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Here's Rozier. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, one thing we've seen so far with the NBA Cup tournament, it's been an absolute blast for the fans.
Yeah, B.A., it's the ideal way to make games more engaging. Fans love to brag about anything their team does. So in that regard, giving regular season games this extra spice has been a huge success.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Green. Both free throws good from Rozier.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Lopez, the screen on Mitchell. Here's Porter. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 10. Here's Rozier. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Rozier's got 13 now. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Porter Jr. Here's Lillard. He's got 5. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Down low. Here's Naismith. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Naismith. Shot clock at 5. Deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Prince against Hero, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Jaquez comes in for Rozier. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points in the game. Has to wear. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 25 points in the game. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Miami, no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Giannis Antetokounmpo on top.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Heat trail by 13. Pass to Ware. Sinks that one from the post. Ware's got 5 now.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Count that one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. He's checked in for Miami. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 13-point game. Robinson against Trent for 3. And again, no good by Miami. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Antetokounmpo. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's go! You're off beat. Get down.
They got a spot in the top half of the NBA for fewest turnovers per game. They do a pretty solid job protecting the ball on the dribble and making smart passes.
Here's Lillard. He has 7. Now Lopez. Back to Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Robinson. From behind the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And let's go to the sidelines for an update on Kevin Porter's injury.
The head athletic trainer for the Bucks provided some info for us. It's not good. A broken ankle, potential surgery needed to stabilize it. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Greg.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And Jaquez drops them both. 1:21 left in the second period. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Jaquez against Kuzma. Six on the shot clock. Lopez, the screen on Jaquez. Kuzma for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Jaquez. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here we go, all alone. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders foul. He's a real force in this league, folks.
He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
That's good from Kuzma. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Kuzma hits them both.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Mitchell against Lillard. Adebayo sets a screen. Outside Jaquez. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo, no good. The Bucks leading by 14. Pass to Lillard. Oh, got a piece of it. Second shot opportunity. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Lillard's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left that we can get on the same page defensively. We can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. And some good races going on in the conference. Who do you think would win a race between the three of us?
I might have to put my money on you, Ernie. The Jet is more like a city bus these days. Plus, he doesn't know how to run through the tape. Get it?
Yeah, I might be a city bus or I might be a prop plane, but I got still pretty spring in his legs there, youngster. I tell you, still got some spring in them.
Thanks, Gramps. I think Shaq's right. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Heat.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely indeed. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Then it's Bam Adebayo, then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And here's Milwaukee now. After the basket by Miami, Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Lillard. To the inside, here's Hero, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Hero. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Here's Trent after the basket by Miami. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Ware. 9 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And Miami again with the bucket. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down a court like that.
Man, I like the confidence from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's so good at playing within himself, taking his time, measuring the shot, and then knocking it down.
Hero, no good.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jaquez. Kuzma, the pass to Trent. Shoots over Hero. Jaquez grabs the board. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
To the middle. That shot off. Good D by Adebayo. Heat trail by 11. Right side Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Over on Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by Miami. The Bucks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Trent for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 16 points.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hero against Trent. And here's Hero. 16 points for him. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance move.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Jaquez. Prince is checked in for the Bucks. And over these last 10 games, these are the players at the point guard position that have been the most effective from the foul line. Damian Lillard 4th.
Yeah, when this group goes to the line, odds are they're sinking their shots. As a result, the defense really has to question whether they can be as aggressive as they'd like to be.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 9. Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Hero for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Antetokounmpo for 3. Naismith grabs the board.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Mitchell finds Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Can't hit that one. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got 6 points.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile too.
They set the pick. With the floater. Hero, no good. The Bucks leading by 11. Pass to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 7 tonight. Hero against Trent. To halt the run. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Back to Lillard. From downtown. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, big time finish by Wiggins.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. Trent for 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Mitchell. And a nice finish on the layup. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 15. Back to Antetokounmpo. The jump hook. No good there. Heat trail by 8. Hero for 3. Connects from downtown. 24 points for him.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 30 points in the game. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat. Celtics!
Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Bucks making a switch here. Wiggins looking around. Back to Adebayo. Inside. Here's Hero. That one's good for 2. Hero's got 18 points in just the second half.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Picked by Prince. Lillard fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Few are this good from deep range. Lillard is a threat once he's in the gym.
Hero finds Wiggins. Outside Robinson. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Great open look there. Hero's got 29.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Heat trail by 5. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hero. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. Hero's got 31.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Green. Smith outside. Lillard with the ball. The 3-ball. Lillard! What'd you expect?
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Lillard against Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Lillard. Hero for 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Bucks. Green out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Rollins in at the point. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And he drops the first. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. The Bucks also with a sub. Smith, he's checked in for Rollins. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. 8-point game. Pass to Robinson. Here's Naismith, covered by Smith. Here's Rozier, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, his energy and hustle has been outstanding. Rozier's been all over the place, and his numbers reflect that.
Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Prince. Outside for Green. Antetokounmpo with it. Smith with a screen on Wiggins. Down low. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Antetokounmpo for three. Naismith grabs the board. Naismith's got 4 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul.
Rollins, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Jackson, 1.
And that one misses. Heat trail by 8. Hero with it. Here's Naismith. The rebound by the Bucks. Prince has got 4 rebounds now. Jackson, the pass to Rollins. Back to Jackson. Pass to Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Robinson defending. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Shot clock at 3. The 3 from Prince. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Bucks lead by 11.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Now here's Robinson. Now Hero. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Hero's got 34 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Pass to Wiggins. There's a screen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Antetokounmpo outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Wiggins outside. On the wing, Rozier. Releases. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Antetokounmpo outside. Rollins passes to Prince. Green for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Now here's Rozier. The 3. Giannis with the rebound. Jackson outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo's got 40 points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And there's the lob, the athleticism. Wiggins with the vertical.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. teams will make substitutions. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 8. Adebayo finds Hero. They set a pick. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Adebayo against Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo is... And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. The Bucks also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 1.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. 4-3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about him. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
The free throw drops for Lopez. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Here's Ware. Outside Jaquez. Now Hero. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by Miami.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. Heat trail by 13. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Over Trent. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kuzma finds Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Over Adebayo. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. The Heat have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The Bucks leading by 13. Lillard passes to Lopez. Mitchell against Trent. Lopez, the screen on Adebayo. Here's Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Heat trail by 15. Throws it up high. Lopez with the steal. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. To the paint. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo against Jaquez. Shot clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. The rebound by Ware. Miami's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Here's Hero. And the layup is good off the glass. Hero's got 36 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Jaquez against Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Hero against Trent. And there's Hero on the assist from Adebayo.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Mitchell against Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Give it up for your Heat High Squad. Here's your High Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. All right, crowd. It's time to get out of your seats. That's right. It's T-shirt time. For your Heat High Squad.
Hero against Trent. Floats one. Hero, no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trent outside. We've got 1:08 left in the final quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Heat trail by 11. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. And the deficit down inside single digits.
From Tyler Hero.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Antetokounmpo with it. Trent with a screen on Adebayo. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty at the line. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jaquez. Rebounded by Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. So we see the Bucks get the win here. And they picked up their second win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that second loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.